That's the results. Oh my god, that's pretty bad. Hello everybody, JJSFREETIME here. How you doing? Yes, I look knackered. So yeah, I finally did it. I bought a carpet cleaner. Yes, it's on my kitchen counter. That's because I did an unboxing of it earlier and I ran out of space to put it. So I put it on here. The great thing about this unit was it came with this. And I also bought from Home Bargains one bottle of this stuff, 1001 carpet cleaner. I also bought it in bulk as well on Amazon, so I've got another 3 bottles. So I finally did it. I bought a carpet cleaner. So we're going to be seeing if this is any good. Now the way I'm going to do this is very simple. We're going to start with the Vax carpet cleaner because we want to give this unit a chance. And then for my hallway and living office, we're going to be using the 1001 to see if there's a difference. So let's get started. Right, so to start with, we're going to see what this carpet cleaner stuff smells like. The other one smells a bit nice, but this one we haven't opened yet, and of course it's incredibly difficult to open. Of course it would be. Good job we have knives. Yep, it just smells of soap. That's about it. Meanwhile, the other stuff I'm using for the other rooms, this is what it smells like. It smells like, actually it smells a lot better. So first of all, what we need to do is fill up the tank with warm water, and this is what the tank looks like. Looks like a bottle of pop or something you use in the gym. Now they say to put warm water in, but unfortunately my boiler only goes up to 48 anyway, so I don't think it would matter. So we're going to be doing the guest bedroom first, which is going to be quite difficult because, you know, there's already stuff on it, so I've got to clean it up first and then I'll be able to show you this thing in action. The great thing about the Vax though is it does come with a very long cable, which is nice. So we'll fill this up at thimble speed, but I don't want to damage it, so let's put some cold in there as well. There we go. Let's see, it has a water level on it as well somewhere on this thing. Now where is it? Oh, nearly spot on, nearly spot on. A drizzle more. There we go, that should be well enough. There we are. And then we've got to fill up the solution line. If you can't see that, there's a solution line here and the water line. The solution means this, obviously. So we've got to add that stuff in as well. There we are, filled up to the line. You do get quite a lot, it's 250 millilitres, that's not bad, is it? And then I've got to shake this up, and then we'll get to firing up the machine. So here we have the GoPro shot of the water tank getting fitted, hopefully the right way. In you go. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I was going to strap the camera, but I don't have nothing to strap it with. Now I realise. So the way it works is very simple. You press this down, it squirts the solution on to the floor, and then you go backwards and it sucks it back up again. So, foot pedal down. And let's give it going. be getting quite a filthy tank. If you don't mind, I'm going to continue this on my own now and tell you the results. So as everything with your first use, it's going to be trial and error. But this is when you did a tiny bit of the carpet. That's the results. Oh my god, that's pretty bad. So I'm going to clean this out now and we'll get to doing the hallway probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's not a bad little carpet cleaner. It's picked up that. So yeah, nice AIDS fried rice here of Rick's going down the sink. So welcome to day 2 of this. So how am I getting on with the carpet cleaner? Well, as you know, you saw that carpet cleaning session, but that wasn't the only thing I did with the room. I went over it again and it seems to do the job really well, in my opinion. Not a great noticeable difference, but you know what, it's pretty damn good. And this stuff I don't think is very good, to be honest, because when I was using it the first time, it wasn't removing that dark area spot thing on the floor, but when I did it the second time, it removed a bit of blood. Now, you know, it's a bit graphical, I do apologise about that, but it was due to the fact when Sean had his seizure and all that, you know, so I had to go over it a couple of times just to remove it. So I don't know, it could be this stuff that is crap, to be honest. That's why it took forever to get it out, or could even be the machine, I don't know. It was cheap, but we will be finding out today if this is any good, because, you know, I did say I'll give it a chance to use the Vax stuff first. I did. It wasn't the greatest, and I've heard the 1001 stuff is pretty good, so we'll find out together if it's any good. But I'm not going to be like running the camera this time and wasting time. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing like short intermittent clips, just to make it shorter, the video, so you know you don't have to suffer through the pain and you get my final thoughts very quickly. So that was the AIDS fried rice from the hallway, and it's quite bad. Ew. And to block my sink because there's so much fluff in the floor as well. And it's just gone out. Wow. So, how did I get on with the 1001 solution? Actually, it did much better than the Vax solution that came with it. So I think it'd be safe to say I'll be buying the cheaper option. Not just it's cheaper, you know, but it's not nasty as well. It's very good and much better than the Vax stuff that came with it, ironically. Well, welcome to day 3 of this. It's now Tuesday. And the other clip I think was on Friday or Thursday or something like that. Anyway, I've tried my best hoovering it, but unfortunately it's not going to plan when it comes to this. But let me show you how bad the living office carpet is, or living room carpet is, and you'll see what I'm dealing with and why I want to get this cleaned. So this is what regular carpet looks like. And this is what's happened to this carpet right here. It's stickier than a whorehouse. It's not good. And I'm really hoping that the carpet cleaner will do it. But I doubt it, but I hope it does. Even though I hoovered this floor yesterday, it still feels gritty, irritating. But anyway, this bit, is bad as well, and that bit as well. I've done that bit. I hoovered it yesterday, and I've got to do this bit and this bit here. Yeah. So what I've done is I've moved the furniture, put it over there, and there is the carpet cleaner right there. So we're going to be getting going with this as soon as I've woken up a bit more decently. Apparently today it's going to be lightning, so it's going to be dead interesting to clean my carpet. Near enough to close to a storm day, but we'll find out together how that goes. If I get electrocuted, and never publish this video, why. Although you're watching this, obviously, so obviously I managed to publish it. So, oh yeah, and I got big plans for down there. I'm putting a brand new server down there because the old server, as you know, is fucking had it, and I'm building my own server. So that's going to be great. I've got to order that on Thursday, or yeah, Thursday night. So yeah, I'm half asleep. I do apologise. Yeah, not talking as good as I was. But anyway, let's get started with it. And what I'll do is I will use the 1001 on this, and I'll do it in segments of clips as well, so you don't have to go through the boring process of watching me clean this damn thing all the time. The first clip was enough. Oh yeah, and before we get the comments, yes, I will do it more than once, but I just want to show you through the first highlight what it did, and I know fully well with the other room I had to do it like 3 or 4 passes. In fact, I had to do it with the 1001 solution right after I did it 3 times with the Vax, because it still didn't get everything, and in the end I gave up with it because it's so much of it. So then I've been giving it as fair as I could, but the Vax stuff is just pants, and the 1001 stuff is probably the best out of it all. So anyway, let's get cleaning. So I managed to clean the floor today, but the first pass obviously didn't do too much, didn't take much stains out, but you know what, I think it's done an okay job. I was a little worried for it actually, because today it smelled like it was burning out or something, but it was fine. I reckon that was something to do with the fact that the water was way too high out of the bathroom tap when I was filling it up, because I couldn't use the kitchen sink because it was all used up with all those chairs and such. You saw that in the shot. So the first day was okay, but I'll make another pass of it tomorrow, so we'll see you for day 4. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and then my final conclusion, I think. So, welcome to day 4 of the carpet cleaner. Now, I thought I would, make day 4 basically the ending result of my experience. So far, so good. When I woke up this morning, the carpets were moderately cleaner than it was. Still a bit sticky, but that's the result that you have with Sticky Ricky being around. But no, I passed it back and forth just now, and it seems to be working. But if you've got knackered out carpets like me, I wouldn't recommend it. So this is what I mean by knackered floors. I mean, obviously you saw it in the first result. As you can see on day 3, it actually did an okay job, but it's still not gone completely. If you've got knackered floors, I wouldn't recommend using this. But if you do end up using this over knackered floors, I would recommend doing this about 4 times. I just recommend to change the carpets first and then get a carpet cleaner, and then you'll learn over my mistake not to jump the gun thinking that you can fix the knackered old carpets. But anyway, yeah, a great unit nevertheless. 1001 out trumps the Vax solution that came with it. Defo, with the Vax you're probably going to go over it more than 3 times, so with the 1001, I'm only going through it one more time, and that is the second time, because I'm not going to keep doing it, because if it doesn't work, you know, the second time, chances are it's not going to do anything on the third pass. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, not a bad device all round, but yeah, my final conclusion on day 4 is it's a great unit. I recommend anyone to buy one. It's a very good device. Would I recommend people to buy it? Well, as I said, if you've got knackered carpets, don't get it. Wait until your carpets are fixed and then get this thing, because it's really good when it works properly. You know what I mean? When it comes over to very thin carpets like mine, it's probably a bad idea to use it really on it, because it's just too thin for it, I guess. I don't know. But it will work over it, because as you see, it worked over mine. But the Vax stuff really lets it down, because it didn't remove the blood stain properly, but the 1001 did a better job on the third pass. When it comes to removing the black spots on the floor, you know, the burnt in ones, they can't be fixed. The round ring thing that you saw is less bad than it was, and I give it full marks for it. Yeah, it doesn't owe me anything. It's done me well. So yeah, every time I've gone over it, it's gone black. So, you know, it just proves it's doing something if it's black, the water. So yeah, I would highly recommend a Vax carpet cleaner. Would I recommend the Vax Compact? Now that's a good question. It would need a new refill every certain amount of floor. If you've got a flat like mine, not a problem with the Vax Compact. But if you've got a bigger house, I would recommend getting the bigger units, because they look like they've got a better, bigger tank. Probably 1.6 litre for all I know. I think this is only a 500ml tank, maybe, I don't know. Maybe a 1 litre. And to be honest, you think, you know, it would do it all, but it doesn't. If you've got a big area like mine, I had to refill it 3 times through the one area of the carpet that you saw on the day 3. When it came towards small bedrooms, it was no problem. 1 refill was enough for it. And for the hallway, it required 1 full bottle and 1/4 bottle of the tank stuff. So to put that into mind, if you've got like a mansion or like an actual house, I would recommend a better Vax model than this. Only get the Vax Compact if you live in a flat and you don't want to spend too much money, because, you know, the landlord's probably a prick. But at the end of the day, a great unit, and I'm glad I tried it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Have you got one of these units? Let me know how you get on with it, and I'll be intrigued to know. Thanks for watching.